as you see, I got my company name gear on out here. I'm doing driving for dollars for the next 3 hours, maybe next 4 hours. It's now 10:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning. So I'm not sure, it's August 15th, August 16th. I'm not sure the date, but I'm out here doing driving for dollars. So what I'm gonna do is I got a couple addresses of properties that I'm gonna go by and see, can I talk to the owner or talk to the neighbor, just to get an idea, what's going on. First of all, with that properties that I'm going to look at, and well, in full disclosure, today I have one property that I'm going to look at, right? And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drive that neighborhood and look for other types of distressed properties. And I learned from being in class and doing a lot of research is that I look for other houses, that got grass is grown up, or you see trees on the roof. So you see anything like that right there, you want to maybe knock on the door, talk to the neighbor. That's why I got my company stuff on, because I wanted to be known that I'm there to representing an entity, that I'm not some brother walking around the neighborhoods, whether it's a majority white neighborhood or majority black neighborhood or majority Latin neighborhood. So I'm there for business, and that's why I got my company stuff on here. But first I gotta stop by my daughter's house and give her some items that I picked up for her and for the grandbaby. So one of the grandbabies. So yeah, I'm just taking you on the journey. I'm leaving the house, heading up to Richmond. Well, actually Houston. She stays in Houston. So yeah, and I'll catch you in a little bit. Hey, I'm back. I'm at the property. I just matter of fact, I just left the property, and no one was there, so I left a card, right? And then now, and like I said before, you drive the neighborhood, and the funny thing about it, there was a house across the street from it that you can tell that no one lived there, and there's some type of construction going on over there, so you can tell no one's living there, and it may be an investor or maybe the person trying to fix his own house. So what I did was I just walked up there and left a card, and it was very, my first time doing that, so it's kind of scary a little bit. And now I'm looking at another property here with cabinets on the side of the road. So I'm gonna pull over and let these people behind me go on by, so I can ride this neighborhood slowly. It seemed like this is one of those neighborhoods that it'd be a lot of movement going on, but it's not a bad neighborhood. It's not. It's a lot of cars. So man, this is a transactional neighborhood. These are the type of neighborhood. I see an elderly person. I see another elderly lady. It's a mixed community. I see a house for sale right here. This is the type of community that you want to invest in right here. So let me turn this thing off and write some information down. All right, talk to you later. Okay, how y'all doing? Welcome back to All Things Pertaining. Now, as you see, I'm back in my office now from doing my driving for dollars this morning, and they're looking for properties. And it's Saturday, August 17th. I know earlier I said some other dates, but whatever. But today is Saturday, August 17th, and I went out and done some driving for dollars, looking for distressed properties and things like that to flip. So now I'm back in my office, and I can tell you about a little bit about just to sum it up to what happened today. So as I mentioned earlier, I was heading out there, and then I shot a video while me being actually, you know, in that neighborhood. But I will go back to the first house I pulled up on, the house that I had written down to go check out. So when I pulled up, it was a car in the yard, and it had you can tell it was broke down. It was a car that broke down. And I looked in the yard, and you could tell no one was at the house. If they were, I couldn't tell. So as I drive in the neighborhood, I seen neighbors, on this side and other side. So I was hesitant. So I was sitting in the car. I was on the phone, and then I got off the phone. I got out the car, started walking towards the house, and man, this dog started barking from inside the garage. And I just calmly took back around and walked back to the car like I left something. That dog scared the crap out of me. So I said, "Hey man, come on, you got to man up now. You can't be in this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And not go to your house." So I just walked back up to the house, and I left the car right there. I think that I could have knocked on the door and try to have a conversation with them, but my first time wanting to do this, I would rather to leave that card and for them to give me a call, because you never know, man. In these neighborhoods, if you're about to lose your house, to a foreclosure, or you're getting ready to sell it for whatever reason, you try to keep the neighbors out of your business. That's what I would try to do. So I would rather, for them to send me a message, and then we can have a conversation and see about, he or she want to sell the house, or how they want to go about it. I'm pretty sure they want to sell it because they was on the pre-foreclosure list. So and I got that lead from a friend of mine that was in the my investment class with me. So I went and checked it out. So I went to that property and I left the card. So I as I was leaving, I looked across the street. There was another house, like I mentioned before. So I walked up to that house. It was empty, and I left the car there also. And then there was a neighbor to the right. I want to have a conversation with him, but I'm not sure, if he spoke English or not, or So I was just like, hey, how you doing, and keep passing by. A lot of times people in the neighborhood, they be trying to figure out, who this person is, So I just said hello and start to drive around the neighborhood, and I seen about I'll say 4 or 5 houses either for sale. You seen some type of activity going on, So that was a productive day. It took about 3 hours. So it was about a 45-minute drive up there and about an hour drive back. So it took about 4 hours. So and I know, like I said, I stopped at my daughter's house to see the grandkids and talk with her. But I went on about my way to my spot. And then as I'm riding around, my wife called me and was saying that, she got places to go, things to do. I had my 11-year-old here, so I had to get on back down here, down south, what we call down south. So yeah, I just wanted to, do a synopsis and wrap it up on my first day of doing driving for dollars. It's a strategy to try to find houses to purchase, and it's a fix and flip or buy and hold umbrella business that I'm trying to start. So I'm just doing my due diligence to get pieces in place. And I'll have more time to talk about the entire process, but I just want to document what happened today, what I did today as far as that is concerned. So as far as the business is concerned with the flipping or the buy and holding, but it's right now it's about 6 o'clock. I gotta get out there and mow that grass. So I used to have people come through and mow the grass for me, but you know, nah. That's hey, I grew up mowing grass, so you know, they do it right. They do it good. They do a good job. But I was thinking like, I pay him $45, I think it is, every time. So I'm like, no, I can just do it myself, and I just transfer the $45 to my 11-year-old son's account. You know what I'm saying? In addition to his allowance that he gets. So I was like, I'm able-bodied. I mean, why wouldn't I do it myself and keep the money inside the family give it to my son? You know what I'm saying? And he's 11 years old right now. I had him mow the grass with me before, but I'm gonna give him a little bit, couple more months to get a little stronger and to get used to doing that stuff. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you a little bit of my day and what happened today, and I'll see you on the next video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, hey, hit that subscribe button. Hey, hit a like, leave a comment down in the section and tell me, hey Travis, your video is crap, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what you're talking about, and I'll see you next time. Peace.